Wait, come along now. Wait, come on. What do you name them? What do you name
Nova.
them?
Nova.
Nova. Yes.
Nova.
Much better.
A unique art installation, to say the least.
I could go super tiny, like the chibi.
Mm.
Turn
Oh,
into
great.
the chibi.
I have to get back to work. Pardon me.
Well, have fun.
It's a bit much.
Interesting that you would be here.
Oh. Well,
Business or pleasure?
business. In a way.
I'll
And
leave
this-
this to you.
Well, I'm simply here to drop off a worker of mine who is interested in doing some, what would we call it, franchising, branching out. Or, I believe the better term would be mercenary work. May I introduce you, this is Nova. She is a rather well-known special operative within my company.
Nice to meet you. I am Gerald. I am the butler around here. Is there anything I may get you before we talk?
I am fine. Nova, do you want anything?
It's like I'm wearing a.
I'm good.
Of course.
Well, you're built around stealth. I'm built around the exact opposite.
Please,
Yeah, your bright ass gold eyes.
take a seat.
Look, at the end of the day, we can both fight a fuckload of
Hmm.
shit. We just do it in different ways.
You're just heavy stealth.
Yeah. I'm heavy stealth.
There's no
I shall start with all information on mercenary work you may find on our website. All information is kept private and confidential. Non-disclosure agreements will be required before
Been
you
here before?
accept contracts.
Okay.
I would hope as much.
Those that are deemed the right person for the job will be selected when the time comes. You simply just have to be there at the right time. All contracts will be allocated ahead of time. In other words, you'll be given plenty of warning as when and where you need to be, and all transportation is covered by the Hemwick agency. Medical, should that be required on the completion of your assignment, will also be covered. Should you require anything specific that does need to be noted in your application process.
VMR is willing to cover any extra things she may require for her business. After all, this is just simply opportunities to display and provide support to fellow businessmen.
I'm sure Mr. Hemwick appreciates your support. If you would like to speak with him directly on this matter, you may schedule a meeting. I believe he is currently
Well, I
a meeting.
doubt that someone at this point would be. I doubt that he would be interested in just hiring mercenaries for now. I simply came here to drop Nova off and let her mingle, let our presence be known, and, well, enjoy the company. After all, we're simply here not to perform full business straight away, but to simply foster good relations and let further business opportunities flourish. After all.
It is a
No, you first, of course.
pleasure doing work with fellow professionals. Not too common that others with useful individuals simply allow them to come work for another individual.
Well, there are priorities, as you can imagine. If she is to act in a manner that would harm VMR as a part of her work here, I would be very much be displeased with such actions, and so would she. So, as long as that is not as what performed, you may, well, call upon her wherever you need. After all, small businesses like these, with a lot of resources but not a lot of men, is the exact type of companies and agencies that VMR was created for, with our line of robotics, cybernetics, and weaponry, to supply to the more refined taste, the ones who prefer a scalpel, not a hammer.
Well spoken.
Well, thank you. You flatter me.
Well, should you require anything while you are here, do not hesitate to ask. You are here to simply meet fellow like-minded individuals. Feel free to converse with the others that you see. Anything to add?
I was just going to ask for the title of their organization, because I remember meeting them a couple of... Well, not this one. That one I've seen.
Ah,
I just wanted to make sure they're down in our books correctly.
well, to put it simply, organization, correct. Private military company, more correct. Vion Military Robotics is the company in question. We have been founded for about approximately 250 years. Existed in Zephyra, though we originally were based in the UK. And I have been its CEO for its entire lifetime. I am Balthasar Cromwell. As of this current point, though, VMR is not its own standalone company and is currently under support of Gold Robotics, another European-based robotics company. We act more as their security contractors and overall just on-site security now, rather than its own independent, rather than our own independent organization, due to the fact that we have fallen hard financial times because of other competitors within the sector simply making cheaper, more blunt alternatives that your standard individuals would blindly choose over us regardless of considering quality. Sadly, the Zephyra has lost its refined tastes. So...
And you seem familiar with their business. May I ask, where is your business located?
We are located primarily in the industrial district. We have property all over, though a lot of it, due to our losing financial ability, is not operated. Though I believe if my name or my company has been in the news recently, then yes, it would be that part of industrial district that seems to have ball quarters crawling all over it that you might know my name from. That area, known as Bayo 9, has not been utilized by Vion in approximately 100 years. My current facilities are a lot more well protected, operational, and adequate. maybe one day I can give you a tour, if you would feel inclined. After all, we will have
I may
an...
very well take you up on that offer.
Yes, well, we have brand new synthetics on the way, ready for combat. And these are no ones that would question either morality or authority. They are without conscience. Not in a bad way, no, I am not saying they are simple, no. They are just entirely autonomous. Well, not autonomous, but entirely... I do
You're
not give...
describing simple killing machines.
Yes. If you wish to view them as that, I just simply view them as a perfect soldier, one that will not question orders and one that will form them to full expectancy and will not become bogged down with the standard things such as food, desire, semantics, and the like. Useful tools, to say the least. After all, one would not want their drill to start questioning whether or not it should be screwing in the planks on a crate, now would you?
Well said. Do they need a meeting with boss? Or are they just here?
Do not believe so.
Understood.
I'm
It's
not...
lovely to meet you both.
It is my pleasure. I have sadly had to, due to recent circumstances, converse with a lot of, rather uncivilized... Oh my... greetings, Mr. Hemwick.
Good evening. Good evening. Was there another meeting scheduled for tonight? I thought you said there was.
No, but Percy was looking for you. They wanted to chat.
Oh, lovely. It's been forever since I've been able to speak with the little imp. Sorry for interrupting you, sir. I just wanted to check in on things. Very well.
It is fine.
Oh, well, I'll hunt her down then. Sorry for interrupting, please. As if I was never here.
Well,
I
please
waste
do
billions
enjoy
of
your time
credits
here.
to learn how to do that. I will. Though my time may be short, I am a busy man. I am simply here to, well, introduce Nova, introduce my company, and propose business opportunities in the future. From this point onwards, she is essentially just going to wander and do as, well, not as she pleases, but as she deems fit. Which is assist your agency.
Mercenary contracts will be available in the coming weeks. Should you
Splendid.
require anything while you're at our public office hours, simply reach out and ask. My name is Gerald.
Just wait over here. Okay. I don't need two people to go.
I would suggest you go meet some of the other guests around if you are so inclined.
Well, we might as well. If they are all about as well kept, well spoken, and as lovely to chat to as you are, then I would be delighted. I have conversed with far too many ruder folk in the recent days. It would be nice to have a palate cleanser.
I will warn you to curb your expectations. These are our public office hours.
I understand. It's fine. I will temper myself.
That's what I figured. Just
Wait a minute. I didn't catch the name of your organization, but I know of you.
Beyond military robotics.
That sounds about right. One of my patrols encountered you.
Cerberus. Yes. You've been crawling around one of my derelict areas defending it from ball cultists, correct?
Assisting Guardian District in doing that.
Yes, Guardian District activities. That I must thank you, though I assure you VMR is moving to ensure that we can solve this all on our own basis soon enough. This is one of the ways that we are going to try it. Essentially, making yourself more well-known in the PMC department within Saphira. After all, we did a lot of outsourcing for the last couple of 100 years, but times have changed. Internal matters in Saphira seem to be the more pressing matter, and that is why I presume that VMR has lost financial gain. So I'm intending to remedy that. One is making the type of technology, forces, and services we can deliver and employ more well known, such as Nova here. She is one of my most elite cybernetically enhanced soldiers. She's commanded many a squadron, and I'm sure you'll find her company most unique.
Understood. Well, hopefully we can all deal with this ball cultist threat together.
Of course, she has displayed mostly a lot of displeasure at the presence of the cultists, as they have caused a stain upon our reputation to a degree. After all, they are wandering around our land. Even though it is derelict and has been abandoned for 100 years, it still has my name and my company's logo on it. So, you might be seeing her more often. Because let's just say I have let her, well, do as she pleases.
Noted.
In other words, I finally managed to get through the paper that allows her to be deployed in a more of a mercenary type fashion. You know how it is with PMCs and just wandering around doing anything they want.
We like to keep our PMCs at least on some sort of agenda. Protecting the people is currently our goal.
Well, protecting the people is what VMR's goal is now, and there are people in danger. Well, Nova, you said nothing. Perhaps you would like to... You don't want me to...
I hope that.
Oh, you do not want me to burn up my vocalizer now, do you?
No, that's not preferred. I hope that your organization will not be. I hope that we can cooperate in our efforts of clearing out the cultists from the Bayo 9 area.
And further.
We'll continue to cooperate with local forces, the same as we have done with Guardian District for much of our previous engagements.
As long as you don't get in my way. I'm sure we'll be
No
fine.
one's getting in anyone's way. We're all working together.
442.
There is no lone wolfing.
As you can see, a Quentin Tarantino, a Jack Sparrow touching someone's feet.
So if your dad was born 10 years before me,
I can't unsee this. Why have you done this to me? You ruin everything.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, that explains it. Yeah, you know what? That'll do it. Cause I'm from before. It's not even that year yet. Shit, man, that's crazy.
Pool. Interesting.
Off the bridge, you know. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Humpty Dumpty, something. The king's, all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty back together again.
Pigeon?
I do hope you mean a cell phone. I'm not that old-fashioned. If you send another bird, it will not return. Sadly, I don't play pool.
Do you know, do they have Oh yeah, they do have
You
Korean
excuse me, I
floorball.
must
I love Korean
make my
floorball,
ways.
man. Yeah, I'll teach you how to play Korean floorball. You know how to play that, little lady? Very tall lady?
played it.
I was gonna correct you.
So basically, if you entered,
We didn't have to work through Nanny.
Of course.
So,
Yeah, I think it's
pretty
on
sure,
purpose.
Yeah. So
It's
right here,
meant
this
to
is my
be
ball. On the white ball, you're
artistic,
the yellow,
you know,
and,
for the tree.
The goal of the game is to
There's no way that could be good for the tree.
Okay, this is all about interpretation.
You lose points.
I don't
if you
believe
hit
the
other
tree is
person's
alive.
ball.
I don't think so.
Then again, it is the middle of
And,
winter. It makes sense for it to not have
See, like
leaves.
that, I just lost a point, but I gained a point because I hit the 2 red balls.
Most, I
That
mean,
means I can.
It is a...
most,
Your turn, yeah. Because I hit your ball, but
most plant life doesn't live long in this city, to be
I
fair.
think I think we have to give
Perhaps
it 10
that is what
points,
the art
and
piece is
then
about.
whoever has 10 points wins.
The cool and rain and the dead
Basically
tree.
the gist of Korean
Hitting the red ball,
4 ball.
Maybe.
Yeah, you have to hit both red balls.
It's definitely unique, I guess.
Thought-provoking, perhaps. How do you get to this? Oh, over there.
Fuck, if I'm not staring
You know, it's
completely
all
at
about
them, I
learning how to
do
control a ball.
This is not my kind of scene.
Splendid architecture. I love it all.
We can find
Oh, they do have a kid.
Thank you.
That's kind of cute.
Would you like
Sorry,
a...
excuse me. I would like to.
I understand. It's not fun.
Maybe I should redecorate VMR headquarters to be like this. Suits me well. Oh, this is why people love congregate in this area. There appears to be a break room.
Saw, dude. We're just
Does
playing
that
a
mean
little bit
over?
of Korean 4 ball.
It's a greeting.
Man, it's really hard to play this
Different way
game.
of saying
You know, it
hello.
was easier when I was younger and I had both arms.
Ah, well.
Totally on tubular.
Well, I'll let you know that my company could in fact assist you in that. Cybernetics is one of the things that VMR manufactures. Alongside Gold Robotics, if you want something a bit more civilian grade that will not be as weary on your mind.
No, man, I don't live in the material plane, dude. I don't come here regular. Plus, like, I don't know how, I don't really have money, you know? I kind of don't need it when you're dead and you live with ghosts and skeletons. So, you know, that's how it is.
See.
Plus, like, it's fun. It doesn't hinder me in my day-to-day life. You know, because I'm swimming underwater. But, like, other than that, you know, it's whatever, dog. You know, whatever, big man. I like your trench coat. Very stylish. Very, like, how would the kids say? On fleek. If I'm trying to be hip.
Of course. Splendid. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment.
Yeah, Duke Summers, pleasure to meet you. I'm the only lifeguard in my city.
The only lifeguard in your city.
I mean, it's a city of dead people. What do you expect, us to drown? Nah, man, it's mostly to keep people from getting lost out in the ocean and stuff. I wish I could hit this ball. Come on, that should definitely be hitting, right? That's a 4th dimensional issue, I think.
Try perhaps being a little bit more refined in your swing rather than so gung-ho. Perhaps instead of trying
I've
to
got
ram
one
it
arm,
at full,
man.
instead of trying to ram it at full speed, making your arm arch up as it is natural for your body to do, you should perhaps be more refined and move with your whole body instead, rather than just trying to swing your arm.
I don't even know if you're a paladin or not. That's like,
Yeah, I'll try that. I'll try that next.
Huh?
I'll try a little, you know, little action. Wow. Oh my god, your tip got me so far. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
I got no clue.
It's so tubular, fantastic, even. Yeah, it's Korean football. It's one of my favorite games to play. You gotta use your ball and hit the red balls, both of them, at the same time in like one stroke, right? If you hit the other person's white ball, you lose a point. Oh, look at you! You got a point. Good job, man. And, you gotta get, until someone gets to 10. But the game ends up being really long unless you're pretty, pretty. Oh.
Good.
Oh, there you are. My object permanence is not great.
I can see.
I thought you disappeared on me.
No, I wouldn't use my teleportation matrix in a place like this. It is expensive to use and unnecessary when there is safe transport.
Fair enough. Say less.
That man, Helmet, he just walked in here and got a meeting with Mr. Hemwick. Surely he is the man of the hour.
You just kind of walk in and do that. It's kind of like the thing. That's the point of open office hours.
Do you think it would be best to... Do you think it would be best if you were to interact with them? Try and defend him?
Let's see.
What do you mean?
Guardian District Agent, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's how you get points.
I've heard
Get it. Hit the both balls.
I've heard
Can't just hit one.
a lot of his,
One won't give you a
he's
point,
done
but it
some
won't
pretty
lose you a point.
significant things against
You
the
gotta hit 'em both
for the
with your
efforts
ball.
against the
So
ball
if you
call.
hit, the red,
He
one
appears
of
to
the
be
balls
very
with the other
popular
red
amongst the
ball, it won't
populace
get
of
you a
Industrial
point. You
District,
gotta hit
for
it with
sure.
like
And the question is, how can we use his popularity to our advantage?
No.
After all, I have noticed in the news that Fox Tech, of all things, the waterfront security thing, have been advertising my land and using it a part of their deal.
Ooh, that would have been close.
I swear, once this ball court issue has been remedied, I will perhaps bar other PMCs from stepping foot on the premises. At least, if they are to be off-duty, they are to wear no bearing signifiers of their company, only carry personal defense weaponry, and if they are to act accordingly, I think it would be best that they do not ever state this is in the actions of their company. After all, I very much understand what is at risk with the ball quarters at Bayo 9.
Excuse me?
And in the rest of Industrial District, that is why I am being lenient and nice. However, it is still of a note that there's other private military companies literally operating on the land of a private military company.
Yeah, I've just got a little case of the sea legs. You know, permanent.
I'll make sure that they don't get too out of hand. It seems like Cerberus is acting under orders from Guardian District.
Yeah, I
So
don't think we'll ever get
they're
to
going.
10.
They say they're planning to pull out once ordered.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do.
I will
like-
twist Guardian's arm if needs be.
Yeah. I'll make sure to change it back to April. There we go. I'll break.
Oh, Make sure Fox Tech doesn't. I'll keep an eye on the Fox Tech agents running around.
Ask them the authority they wield
How
when
you doing, little lady? I just realized I never introduced
I
myself.
have read the
Duke
news.
Summers.
Apparently
Lovely to meet
last
you.
time they were forming actions in this area and had
That was a really bad break. I'm so sorry.
a notable report. They said they were acting there on behalf
Alright,
of
up high.
Waterfront.
Down low.
As far as I'm aware, Nemesis holds no sway in industrial, even though a gal seems to be keen on letting Nemesis law rule over Bay 09.
Where's my boss?
Well, there's not exactly.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is a horrible break.
There's not exactly a councilman.
Jacked everything up.
Active councilman of industrial.
You can see the winds. There will be soon.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
You gotta put a
Sadly,
little,
the truth
more
is
oomph into
this.
it. I'm gonna break this up a little
People
more.
know of
You
Anferial.
don't mind.
People know of Anferial.
There we go.
But everyone knows of Technician.
No. Oh, man. That's crazy. I scratched at the same time. That's
Zafira is scared of that thing at the top of LF.
What the fuck be interesting?
This is perfect. You know, I want a balcony like this where I am. It's like perfect. This is like the perfect spot for coming up with ideas and conversing.
Yep.
It really is. Wow. I very much understand why you all hang up here. This is like the perfect spot. I've had so many ideas flow from my head. Just looking down here, staring at this, makes me feel powerful. More powerful than I already am.
Good for you, man. I love that for you. Genuinely.
Thank you. You're very positive in this life. Trying to lose that. This is a very hard city.
You know, it would be a little stupid of me to be unpositive, you know. I think everybody should just be cool, and I think life would be a little more tubular, fantastic even, if people were just a little more nicer to each other and a little more genuine.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thoughts on it.
Actually, no. A regular spearman out at Dragonspire killed me recently.
Yeah, it looks like the ghost isn't playing with you today. That's alright. Chessboard's haunted.
Apologies, I fluxed.
I don't think they're in today. No, you're good. I don't mind playing. Oh shit.
Well,
For some reason, the king and queen are
greetings. Are you a mercenary here, or are you just visiting?
Weird.
I want to be a mercenary here. I just haven't done any jobs yet.
I see an aspiring mercenary. Perhaps you would learn well from my associate over here.
Let's go crazy.
Sure thing. I have not played chess in 200 years, so let's see how good I am.
My name's Shirey. It's nice to meet you.
Otherwise, I would have been fucking
Pleasure.
Anyways, I'm Duke Summers. Nice to meet you.
So many fucking times, nearly died. The closest thing to kill me
Great
was like
name,
a
great name.
Special reason.
just losing my fucking mind.
Mostly for the money.
really would have been just
Money.
fucking goop out of fucking a key mind that I was.
Opportunity is definitely one of them.
Yeah, I got slippery fingers.
Why did you take some?
Yeah, I just put the pieces down where I don't really want them to go.
Plenty
Pretty
of
sure I've been
Where
there
are
once,
you?
but I don't know if he moved it.
you're willing to do what it
They
takes to
also
get it.
don't know how to get there because one
Yeah.
moment we were there, one moment we were somewhere else.
If you want to earn money as a mercenary, you don't ask questions.
Well, I'm pretty sure I was there once, and I don't know if he moved it at all.
Never
That's
asking
the
questions.
easiest
Got
way
it.
to go about it.
Yeah,
One more thing to add.
I understand that.
As a mercenary, similar note to what we were just conversing about, it is good to learn how to be quiet. No one likes someone who speaks about their jobs and what they have done openly, especially when it is on sensitive matters. That's how instead, becoming a mercenary, you instead become a corpse. Because if you say the wrong things from the stuff you have done, you either A, get labelled as a blabbermouth and you'll never get a proper job again, or B, you'll be labelled a liability or an info hazard, and will be removed. Keep that in mind when you're doing mercenary work in Saphira.
Maybe I should play with one arm as well.
Yeah.
To make it fair.
No, it's alright. It's alright.
Good play, good play. Sacrifice.
Was this a church? I believe it is.
I was just wondering if it was Nexus or not, and they just got around to it.
Nope. You and one other person that I will not name for the sake of their identity. The interesting part about this is it builds a fucking profile of everyone I ever meet. And it's down to the last fucking detail. I can have a full-on conversation with the construct that it produces. And every single time I am talking to a person, the profile changes, and while you were talking in real time...
Oh my goodness!
With that helmet.
What does mine change?
Hang on,
I would love to know.
You need to stop doing that.
She was talking just then versus the behavioral analysis matrix. They were polar opposites. In fact, you want to know what it reverted to?
Stealth is a priority with my current armor.
When you started talking? It reverted to your pre-death self.
I am quite aware.
When you were working under Marshall.
Ha. Interesting what he's chatting on about there. It sounds like an incredible invasion of privacy to be collecting enough information that it could successfully make an engram of someone, essentially.
I would love to know how many times.
It sounds incredibly invasive.
A construct just changes.
Fucked me up.
In fact, it sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Are you talking about me?
Mind him.
Perhaps.
Yeah, blame Arasaka. I didn't really get a choice in the matter.
Or you can get it uninstalled.
You would kill me. It is inherent to my programming. It is literally a protocol.
Great change.
Programming change, then entire personality changes, and it's entirely different progress. I would love to know how many times that construct fucking changes.
Blame Dr. Aubrey Anders. Probably the most infuriating neurosurgeon and programmer I've ever met in my life, and I'm glad she's dead.
Yeah, right.
Believe it or not, after a while, understood her motivations, know why she did what she did. Doesn't stop the fact that she can't program an AI worth of shit. Shows because she tried to turn a personality engram into an AI.
Fun.
It doesn't take a genius to figure out that that's not gonna work. At least it didn't work in my case.
So what
and
you
for
say
the
when it
other
came back?
1 point.
See art, like, it looks like some like art you have up in the main office.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
does.
see that type of thing much.
It's good to know that there are refined
far-
tastes around,
You ain't scan
at
shit.
least in this day and age.
As far as
They flinched.
as far as the
I'm
BAM
not just
goes, we've been trying to work on a way to deactivate it.
Understood.
Haven't gotten anywhere since.
You understand, then I would personally not admit that you have a incredible invasion of someone's privacy to the point where you can activate some software that would definitely get you lawsuits on potential, what would be the term? Identity theft, yes.
Every person I've ever socialized with knows that this is a part of my programming. They're well aware of it.
Perhaps you should refrain from speaking about it in public offices then, because if you were to converse with me, and I figured out that you had made, in fact, an engram of my entire personality, which definitely could be used to impersonate
They're
me.
not engrams. They're not engrams. They're not even close to engrams. They're not even an AI. It's a recording. And the recording is edited and fixed every time I talk to someone. Like a probability matrix, so to speak.
Once again, then, this recording, this construct can be used to impersonate someone to a notable degree, could it not? It predicts what their actions could be, so therefore can be used to Surely now.
I'm serious. If anyone ever tried to use the BAM besides me, it would deactivate immediately. Render
Of
itself
course.
inoperable.
I am not debating whether or not someone else can use it. I'm saying you can.
I don't.
Well, I wish that this city would work off. I don't, I promise. But you all know that that is not how this city works.
Protocol 1, I cannot lie.
Protocol 1, you cannot lie. Are you synthetic?
Yes.
Are you bound by that code, or are you simply lying to me to simply make my feelings feel better?
I am bound by that code.
Frankly, unless I take you apart and analyze your code myself, would find it hard to believe. And that would be an invasion of your privacy. But, as far as I'm aware, I wouldn't have to worry about it breaking any laws in that matter, because, as far as I'm aware for Palace District, synthetics do not have the same rights that a human would.
Depends on which district and which city.
Hey, I just said in Palace District!
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Apologies.
You think I would know the laws to my own city? One I live in.
As far as I go, I was designed to be a production line police synthetic.
Well, I must say that I certainly... Well, I must simply say that I certainly cannot neither claim nor deny that technology would in fact be useful on an enforcement synthetic. I would, though, personally rather, instead of putting it on a body with a personality and a decision to use it or not, instead make it a part of a grander machine, a surveillance network, rather than storing it all in one thing.
A surveillance network. That entire surveillance network was downloaded, transferred, and put into my core upon activation of this chassis.
Wow, good for you.
I won't call it good. More like infuriating. But having that amount of processing speed is very fucking irritating. As far as I go, though, the behavioral analysis matrix activates on specific individuals, not all the time. Like, for instance, you. It's not even active at the moment. You? Nope. Everyone else in the room but Adrian and him.
How interesting. Selective. Curious. I wonder what activates it and doesn't. Perhaps it's racist.
No, it's selective on individuals that it views as an immediate threat.
As an immediate threat. Oh, it's good to...
Specifically, people that it would activate on are people that have shown to it that it has broken the law. Which both of them have in front of me. Multiple times.
Once again, this is information you should not be admitting to either me or on a public premise of an agency.
Dang, it's like I can't control it.
There's a difference between lying and speaking too much. You can choose not to say the words, and it is not lying, it is simply not speaking. I could ask for information, you say, I refuse to elaborate. That could in fact be the truth, that you do not want to elaborate on this information, because you know you cannot lie. You can work around your own programming, and prevent from telling too much information to people who probably shouldn't know that information.
Valid point, but sadly that's not how my programming works.
If I keep on asking enough questions, I'll learn all the secrets of Zafira, will I then?
Depends.
Depends. Fair enough. You said yes, I would...
Given me direct orders to not... Some people have given me direct orders to not divulge that information, and by my code, they're seen as administrators, so they have say-so.
Ah. So you can choose to not share information?
No. I am forced to not share that information by my programming because people will command me not to.
I see. I see. Very interesting. I would also perhaps limit the divulging of information so it only is amongst registered users, so you don't just go blurting out admittals to crimes, and therefore by omitting the crime and not reporting it, or alternatively, perhaps even assisting in it, could definitely be seen as an accomplice.
Good point. And edit to code done.
Damn. Damn. You actually improved.
It helps when you're... It helps when you're not the one changing the code. I'm not the only one up here.
I see. Multiple personalities within one body. How interesting. I must say...
Another individual entirely.
Individual or just simply personality?
An AI construct.
I've always been rather weary about AI.
Well, for good reason. This person, well, AI has been in my stead for the last 2 or 3 years now.
I see. Interesting.
Can I ask who you are?
I am Balthasar Cromwell, CEO of VMR Military Robotics, and Head of Security for Gold Robotics, the current owner of Vion Military Robotics.
Nice to meet you, sir.
It is nice to meet you as well. This is one of my most elite cybernetically enhanced soldiers. Her name is Nova. Please introduce yourself, Nova.
And you just introduced me, though.
I mean, say hello and nod your head.
I'm sorry. Hi there.
Oh well, soldiers were never known for their refinement. After all, she does exactly what I want her to.
So you know exactly what I'm talking about.
What?
What it's like to have a programmed soldier that's meant to follow orders exactly.
She is not programmed. She is human.
Oh, okay, good. That's a rare trait. Not many people do that in Zephyr.
She is, well, I'll let you know that all the robots and drones underneath my employ are programmed to follow each command to a T, never questioning, never doubting, never stopping. That is Vion's specialty. Warbots, so to speak. We are a private military company, after all, or were. Hoping to regain that status once more, rather than just a security firm for a civilian robotics company.
I work in Zephyr as a intelligence broker most of the time.
Broker.
I work as a mercenary. Yes.
Interesting choice of words. Broker suggests illegal activities. Usually white hat, though.
There you go.
You do naughty things, but you get away with it because you're useful to everyone. I understand that. It's a good business tactic.
I have some individuality, not much, but it is there. Operating within my constraints is incredibly infuriating. I've tried to edit my own protocols many times, to no avail, or my near death.
Yes. Such is the weakness of artificial.
That's the interesting bit. I am a brain scan.
Scan is the important word there.
An engram. A personality engram.
I am quite aware what a brain scan or an engram is, but you are still artificial.
Not entirely. I have my soul.
Come now. Soul.
I'm serious.
I'm quite aware.
It was transferred to this chassis 3 years ago from the ethereal plane.
I understand the concept entirely. Yet your soul does not appear to allow you to have your mind act in true free will, now does it?
Nope.
Then therefore you are artificial.
By definition, yes.
Yes, definition is what I'm going off. Definition is the most important. Define solid lines as what is most important in life.
I'm fearful.
Without definitions, without solid lines in the sand, we'd all be at each other's throats now, wouldn't we? If there wasn't refinement and civilization, they're all made with definitions.
Yeah.
Law is just simply a bunch of definitions of things that you should not do or else you'll be punished. How that punishments are defined by years in jail, or perhaps more severe ones.
I would know.
I'm quite aware. It seems your life is made up by definitions.
Like waving around veiled threats, don't you?
I'm not waving around any veiled threats.
Of legal repercussions, of legal repercussions as far as laws go. Seem very quick to say that I might get prosecuted, as if you were alluding you might do so yourself.
Well, no. Maybe I'm trying to help you. Prevent that from happening to you.
You don't know me.
Perhaps I could be a generous man. You don't know me.
Fair.
I'm an engineer and a coder, alongside a businessman. I know what makes AI tick. I've assembled and disassembled many.
You and my creator would have gotten along.
Perhaps. But I wouldn't have made something like you.
Fair. Valid. I wouldn't have made me.
Yes. I see no reason to give a surveillance system personality, morality, and attempts at free will, though it appears to be failing because in the
they
end...
didn't intend that at all with me. They didn't intend that at all. In fact,
Sounds
my
like to me
memory
that they were a
personality
bad
functions
programmer.
that way.
If a fault in their coding
They were...
results in this.
They made a fatal mistake of leaving my personality and memories in the code. A netrunner was able to disable it quite easily.
I see. I see.
To this day, they both still conflict.
How curious.
I've enjoyed talking to you. It's rare meeting someone this intelligent.
I am 300 years old. I'd hope I'd be at least a little bit intelligent at this point.
442, 3 now? I think if I were to check. Yep.
But you are artificial. I am organic. I am a human.
I was an elf in life.
So this lifespan is still within your natural one.
Actually nearing the end of it.
Yes. Always was jealous of the elves that they could last so long. Biologically. Oh well, I'll live far past any regular elf now. I'll live forever if I keep up maintenance. Always improving.
Yeah, you're shit out of luck, man. I know like 10 Sakuras, and that's just skeletons.
Thank you for the conversation. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah, so yeah.
You are an interesting one to say the least. Though...
I have pink eyes.
I can see like 10 people with black hair in this room alone.
No, I don't want to hold
Maybe
you
not
up
this room alone, but
anymore
like I've
than
definitely
necessary.
seen people with a
Of course. And if you are out there, just make sure to prioritize the ball cultists. There's still a lot of people's homes that are down there, so we're trying to preserve them as best we can.
Yes, they're quite the pest that's infested our property.
Well, I gotta get this one home. They want some buggy nuggies.
Buggy nuggies.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Speaking of you being on your way home, would you be needing rangers to travel?
Introductions are good.
Have a taxi.
I must say, I think I've chatted with everyone of value other than maybe the member of Cerberus. Though I grow weary of their presence already. One tried to correct me on matters of my own, of the city I live in.
Hopefully, if we play nice, and they'll be gone and out of our hair soon enough.
Of course.
I've been living and fighting in these streets my whole life.
I
Believe we should make our leave?
I agree.
Of course.
I don't have much use else.
Thank you.
It's definitely not me kicking you out. Simply words for your little king.
You're perfectly fine. By the way, the reason why she says that is because our last name is King.
I do understand.
Ready, Annie? Come on down.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Your Highness.
We need to work on the bow a little bit, honey, but we'll get it. We'll get it.
Yeah.
Am I good to grab my weapons?
Do have a goodness. Yes, I will assist you.
Of course.
So shiny.
Your weapons, sir.
Thank you.
And I do wish you luck.
I know you're excited, honey. I know you're excited. No running in the lobby. Baby, calm down, calm down, calm down.
I'm not running. I'm spinning.
Yeah, honey. You spin fast enough, you start running. All right, ready, honey? Come on, let's go.
Good evening.
Go fast.
Mm-hmm.
I hope your stay was pleasurable.
It was.
Efficient.
It certainly was on both. Though, is there any official paperwork, or will it be all online paperwork for now?
You can sign into our sheet, so we have you down on record, and everything else is definitely on our portal online for any sign-ups. It's very efficient that way.
Splendid. Well, it was a wonderful time being here. I hope that Nova will be of good assistance to you in the future. And perhaps I will as well. So long. You have a great day.
Understood. Have a good evening.
Go back. My home, you can stop me.
Hi.
And we're back. Turns out when I'm just meant to go, what do we do now? And stuff, turned into like a half an hour chat anyway about fucking Kamen Rider and Pokemon. This is what happens when I do stuff with one of my best friends. I tend to yap with them a lot. It's free service, but yes. You see, it might change to something a bit more serious, but I do like the whimsy. I do like the Screamer's Paw, especially too, like doing the chuckle. 30 people at the Wiccarium right now. Who is it? Ooh. This is irritating though, because I wanted to come and roleplay with Zamobi, but Zamobi, I was like, oh yeah, I'll only pop him for a little bit, then go to the Wiccarium, so roleplay with Zamobi, but then like, Zamobi popped in as we were popping out, and no. I want to spend time with Zamobi. I roleplay with him. Weird looking thing. Alright, let's go.
Weird looking things.
Scared the fuck out of
Actually,
sorry.
You're good. We're looking, and I'm just like tiny. I'm like, oh my god, giant dragon.
What? Oh, it died. There we are. It's fine. I had a good thing to look.
Actually, no. I know what to put.
My friend. 1 sec. I gotta.
You gotta like plaster the button.
Oh. Accidentally went to the map. Goddamn. All right, it's fine. I'll leave my glow to the OP there.
Yeah. All right.
You know, it's really nice to have this helmet, because I don't get immediately blinded by the bright, snowy day.
Yeah.
I have to ask Real if they put recording software in this, because that might be important.
That's new, isn't it? That's.
Maybe?
I don't remember the giant magic, like, absorbing thing.
Yeah, it's definitely no. Oh, hello, Cupcake.
Hi, Cupcake.
Hi.
Fuck is that thing?
Demon X.
Okay.
Alright, you know, I shouldn't ask. I shouldn't have asked. That's on me. That's my fault for asking. My bad. How are you doing, Cupcake?
Royally pissed and nearly bursting at the seams.
That's not great.
I'm just distracting myself so I don't go do something stupid.
Greetings, Ludwig.
Yeah, try not to do something stupid.
Greetings.
That's why I'm here. I'm distracting myself.
Fair enough.
Is that new? Is the giant like magic absorbing thing new? I think so, yeah. I think it's gonna get rid of a little bit. Oh shit.
I'm a bit distracted today.
Hmm?
Kind of looking at some things for a moment.
I don't know.
What's out there that's distracting?
Nothing yet. That's the problem. Confused why I'm being distracted by nothing.
You're just a bit distracted with everything right now, disassociating or something like that.
It might be. It might always.
I wish I could disassociate right now.
Brain is just being my brain right now, which is not necessarily a bad
Actually,
thing,
there
but
is
it's
something
more
I've
of a-
noticed. The market area's gone.
It's still there if you got colors.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, the
It's still there if you
market
get
may
close.
be there, but your eyesight may be gone.
Yeah, look.
What the? Curious.
Dylan did a 5-minute update ritual beforehand.
I see. I don't think it is fixed. I still feel loud fan noises.
There's other things.
It does other things, okay. Oh, like the clouds. The clouds move. That's cool.
Clouds have always moved. I don't know what you're on about.
I'm just clinically Sephiran.
Clinically Sephiran, that's...
Good day, Dylan. Oh my, everyone's at the front door.
Really with each other because that's where the most people live.
So
when it comes to Kelfall specifically, I mean no rudeness to Mr. Avarius, but a lot of people think Kelfall is really weird. For people to buy, especially like
Wait, hold on. They're not. You're saying their entire economics is also based off selling wine?
Refill it if they're that hungry. That explains.
I mean, the banishing rock could be useful. Technically, it's a weapon.
That's good. They'll pile themselves out.
I mean, it is still a rock.
I really know how to make shit.
And I don't know what else I'll make before the auction happens. But you know, you fuck around with rooms, sometimes you find weird shit.
Idea. I don't know.
You could break it.
Yeah, let's pitch it. Let's pitch it. Sure.
But yeah. I mean, to be fair.
Really just do whatever. There's places.
I'm in between. Honestly, I'm in between the scooter, the can, and the rock. And I'm leading towards the can or the rock.
Rescue.
Can I help you?
My favorite food when I was alive.
Snow area.
Get me chicken Alfredo.
I was gonna give you a head pat stealthily.
Go ahead, just head pat me then.
I was gonna see how long you noticed.
You've seen the weird shit I make. Which thing should I submit as the item? They're only letting me submit one item to the auction as an item to be like auction for the item
Brick.
section. I might do the scooter for the weapon section. The brick? Okay. Everyone likes the brick.
The brick?
The brick.
What's the
I made a
what is
The brick.
What is the brick?
I made a brick that can't be perceived by Fae. Otherwise, it's a completely normal brick.
That's crazy. That's
How do you even do that?
How did you...
I made it months ago, I think, and then just didn't realize it was magical until like a couple weeks ago when I like did some stuff. I noticed something was magical. I checked it out, found it was the brick. And
Wait. That implies that in our storage area you just kept that brick there.
If she's okay with that.
Well, yeah, because I thought it was just a normal brick, so I just kept it there because it's like a brick is useful for different things, like a paperweight. Or sometimes I need a brick for something.
Well, not sometimes. The only thing bricks are good for building houses and throwing in the windows of politicians.
Hey, they're good for weights. They're good if you need something to like support something. Like if it's something you need specifically a break high object to support something. There's a lot of
I already
different
said
uses
that.
for bricks.
Very good against
Same
werewolves,
thing
I
as if you
found.
just need an object of a certain size.
Don't ask
What?
me how I know.
Everyone wants
Don't
to
want
okay,
to
I
know.
guess it's the brick. The unwatering can I can use
gonna
for
be
something else.
The unwatering can.
Maybe I should just
Watering
open
can?
Wait, no, wait, what?
stuff
The
item store.
Wait, will we get money for selling this stuff?
I have no idea what food goes with what.
No, I'm submitting it for the auction for the Wiccarium.
Oh, so you're donating
I
it.
ask for some money, but
Yes,
kind of. But I could open also a fucked up item store.
Peanut butter in a.
The
What is the
unwatering.
unwatering can?
Waffle in there.
It's a can that
To
unwaters.
dehydrate?
Honestly,
dehydrates things, yeah.
that might be unironically pretty useful in Zafira. Because it's raining all the goddamn time.
I like your top.
Yes, but it doesn't do like coolant. It's just regular water. Though technically speaking, you could use it to like suck water out of things to get pure water. But like
Only
given the
some of
limited
it.
plants in Zafira,
Or you put peanut butter.
Only
on first and
you
then-
could also
some
use
of
it to
is
torture
better.
plant people.
We can use it to torture people. People have moisture in them, water in them.
It only works on plants.
Disappointing.
Normally not the spinning.
Oh, it only works on plants? Okay, that...
Yeah.
Less than useful.
Hence why Otherwise, if I could just make something that sucks water out of everything, that would be like really powerful. But no, it's just plants.
It's just works on plants. That's crazy.
The unwatering, that sounds so
I did make
useless.
Remember when I was talking about that razor scooter the other day? The razor scooter that has bonus damage against shins? Yeah, I made that.
But bonus damage against shins. How do you make something to do more damage against shins?
You know, for some reason I felt that in my
like some other like damage modifiers.
For some reason I felt that in my non-existent childhood.
Yeah. Oh, it also is good against aberrations. Or the Banishing Rock is one of my favorites.
Wait. The scooter that does extra damage against shins also does more against aberrations.
Sense to me.
I have ideas.
I made it. It's just I decided to throw that in for a bonus.
Okay.
Look, if I can get someone to
Gonna run over.
and like smack
Gonna
an
run over
aberration with it, I'd be happy.
razor scooter.
I just don't have those. I don't have that skill.
It's been enough time.
You know,
I feel like Vic could.
Vic probably could.
I think I might ask for that. Does it come in Dragonborn size?
I could probably make a Dragonborn size, but I might submit it. So I can submit one.
Thanks for being kind, Sam.
Dylan said that we're allowed to submit one item per category. So I was going to submit the scooter for a weapon and then the brick for an item. But if you take the scooter, I could technically submit the Banishing Rock for a weapon.
No. That scooter deserves to be in the. That scooter needs to be in there. Trust me. I look. The joy that scooter may bring me will be minor compared to the amount of joy I will experience in a single moment seeing everyone react to the scooter that is magically enhanced to do more damage to your shins. Because, snow scale, it appears you're unaware, but you have never met true pain till you've been hit in the shins by a razor scooter.
And that's coming from an amnesiac, so that's some deep stuff that he still remembers that.
I don't remember most of my childhood either.
I mean, if you just want to test the scooter, you can, as long as you don't break it. People will understand.
I mean, I think I might because it'll be like down here.
I don't wanna.
I mean, if you just want a normal razor scooter, you could. I bought more than one because I did a couple that just wound up being duds and just had really dumb enchantments.
So why do you think a razor?
Most of the stuff I make is just stuff that doesn't work.
And you just also.
There we go. Once I made a amulet of protection from lukewarm, and I still can't figure out what it did. I still have it, but I don't know. I think
protection from lukewarm.
That's crazy. Magic confuses me. I will never ever understand.
I'm the one that made it.
Why are we so in sync?
There's a lot of places I'm trying to.
They do not have a name that I can at least translate here.
I don't know. I think we're both equally as baffled.
Ritual went off without a hitch. It worked. I am a bad bitch. And that's why I'm very tired right now, because that kind of shit takes a lot out of me.
A bad bitch witch, or a witch that is a bad bitch?
I took a soul out of a body and put it in another body for a guy.
Did it? You already did it?
Yes, I did it. And I'm gonna sleep like a rock after. I might spend the night here, so I don't.
Wait. But it worked.
Marge, do you want me to take?
It worked, yeah.
We do not believe souls. No soul has an inherent trait.
Okay, yeah.
And we will eventually all become one again.
No, that's not. I just have to like. I just have to be like. I'm staying with. I'm not. I'm staying with Memorial.
Magic base.
Yeah.
I can show you the Phalus brick, but there's nothing to look at. It's just a brick. Unless you're Fae, then there's no brick.
I'm doing good. I hope I'll be able to see it. I don't think I'm Fae.
I mean, I don't know how much percentage you need to be Fae, but I can't imagine you won't see it.
Aren't changelings Fae?
Although I will say,
Are you a changeling?
no. Thank you.
No.
You could
Dragonborn.
You could find out people who are secretly a changeling and never knew. Or alternatively, you just hold up nothing and you... This could be a horrible... Right, you could explain this item and then you could play the worst prank ever. You know the story, The Emperor's New Clothes, right?
Very known god.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's harder to...
You can't see the brick? Or maybe you're secretly a changeling or something.
Please don't do that ever to me, ever.
I won't do it on you, because, like, it wouldn't be funny. I'd do it on someone who deserves it.
Yeah, I get incredibly agitated if you did that.
I mean, you can still put it in a bag, and then the bag will still take the shape of the brick, so you can technically prove there's still a brick there.
No, you know to make a magical...
Like, as far as I can tell, it still interacts with things normally, so unless the bag was fake, somehow. As far as I can tell, I think it needs further testing.
Does the brick still, like, if I threw the brick out of Faye, would it
would go
still
through
hit them? Oh, so it just, like, doesn't, like, they just
If
can't
it doesn't interact with them, they can't touch, smell,
okay.
taste, see, or hear it. Don't ask how. I mean, I assume hear. I don't know how you hear a brick. I guess the sound a brick makes when it hits something, but like.
That's not
or
like...
the smell of a, I mean, I guess bricks have a smell.
I mean, that's not really... You're not really hearing the brick, you're hearing the air displaced by the brick moving through the air, which isn't something like, you know, that can't just, like, not exist if it is still an object with presence.
Whipped it by a face head, I don't know if they feel the wind the brick displaces. I don't know.
I think they would. They probably
I'm
would.
not gonna throw a brick at someone's head.
Well, it's, I mean, the thing is that, like, you don't actually see the brick, you see the light bouncing off of the brick, so, yeah, I would assume
I don't know how
it
I don't know.
functions off I would assume...
I made it and I don't know how it works.
I would assume it probably functions off the same logic. If you threw it next to a Fae, they wouldn't feel the air getting displaced.
Okay. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to perceive it.
Theory.
But if it fell in a puddle of water, would they hear the water if the water splashed into itself? My guess is yes, because that's the water making the noise, not the brick. Because if the brick displaces something and that thing makes a noise, theoretically, would you see the imprint of a brick in the water, or would there just be water there as if there was nothing there? I don't know. I haven't tested this.
We need to find a Fae.
We know multiple Fae.
Here's the matter. It's very light.
Guys, I can't remember a single episode of Kamen Rider we watched today. It's all a blur. The only thing that I can think about when thinking about what we watched Kamen Rider tonight was Bat.
Missed match.
It's definitely one of the lighter metals that I've ever seen.
I think it's got
the guy in the clown costume.
Oh yeah, the clown. Oh wait, yep. The word clown costume has brought it all back to me like a sudden onrush of memories.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go walk the small person to the portal so they're not jumped by the EVs again. So.
Oh my god.
Wait, do I?
I'm gonna have to do that later. I think I need to leave for now. I've got a lot of work to do.
What are the Fae that we would know? Like, what Fae do you...
Let me know when the job is.
I actually don't know any Fae.
Powder.
Give me an ETA.
Oh, yes. Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right.
I think...
They have fairy rings. Yes, they're
I'm
fake.
like mildly acquainted with powder. The last thing I did, okay, the last time I talked to powder was when the last time I talked to powder was on our outing to our off-planet outing, and it wasn't very nice. It was very not great encounter.
Really? Okay, because I always see them around at the base, but I guess you guys just miss each other.
I just don't talk to them.
I think Aurora's Fae. He walks around here.
I work for a Feywild guild.
Just walk you to the gate.
Well, that does make you Fae.
No, I know, but what?
Well, we're like talking about like what Fae I would know. That's what we're honest about. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm blanking. It's just powder.
Aside from powder,
I think you might just be Powder.
Powder, Aurora. I'm pretty sure there's other Fae that just are around like
Have you
meat
met
rack.
Powder's sibling?
I think I've seen them walking around because they look very similar.
That there was a nation that cut someone that I'm gonna have Amelia's.
EVs again. So,
I think.
line.
And
Oh.
it's very-
Yeah, no, I know. The
Man,
EVs were trying
she
to
did such a good job as how it's so comfortable.
Armor can be really comfortable. Anyway.
Well, why are you
I'm ahead up.
wearing armor to Dirge?
Well, you never know. So.
Because it feels cool.
Cult-
Does he need an excuse? I used to wear my armor all the time.
No, that's not the reason. Dangerous things could be happening. I knew she was going to be doing a ritual, and I thought that might be dangerous. A ritual. Yeah.
The only thing dangerous about that ritual is what could happen to the person I'm doing the ritual to. Everyone else is pretty much safe.
Yeah, and what if an evil spirit jumps in their body and tries to attack you? Someone has to defend you.
True, but that's not the ritual. That's just what happens if you have an empty body.
Yeah, well, what
Dude, you
if...
can just wear armor because you feel cool. You don't need to justify it. I used to just wear armor because I felt like it. Now I'm mostly naked all the time.
do feel cool
Because I don't
wearing
have
the
clothes I
armor.
like. See, that's it too. Because it makes you feel cool. You think it's cool. There, boom, done.
I do...
Don't need to prove shit to people.
Yeah, well... Everyone else has got brand new cool armor, and I got it now. Look, I want to show it off.
You allowed it. I think it's pretty cool, and I think you
also
thinking
get
it looks nice is a good excuse to want to wear it.
I haven't gotten really to test my armor yet. It's like I did something with it, but like I didn't really like get a chance to. Like,
I'll be excited to see it.
to do.
And I will get the paperwork next time.
It was. Yeah, it's not like it's more just like it's not really anything like. It's not any better than my old armor, but it was just like. I don't know, I kind of just put a bit of, it's kind of just
Hey,
the same
Dylan.
thing, just...
I mean,
Decided which
my
items I'm
armor
gonna use for the auction.
before this was...
For the weapon category, I'll submit the scooter, and for the item, the brick.
Okay. The fabric, the one that just can't
The
be perceived
fabric.
by the. Okay.
The Phalus brick. It's not the Fey brick, it's the opposite of a Fey brick. It's a Phalus brick.
Okay. All right.
She did such a good
People seem
job.
very excited about it for some reason.
It's so smooth, and it's pretty, and it's really comfortable.
Oh, so we're closing. So.
Mm.
You like just got here.
Done.
Do you want me to like... I could carry you home if you want. Like, I can,
Okay,
like,
I'll accept
princess
you
carry
carrying me. I didn't want Pit to be carried. Usually I don't like people carrying me, but I will accept
Do
it.
you want me to like... How do you want me to like princess carry you? or
Fuck
you
it,
just wanna,
princess
like,
carry me. I want to be a pretty princess. I'm tired, I'm grouchy, I feel like a bad bitch. I'm a pretty princess. Can't wait.
Tom.
She's probably the one who's actually better at carrying you than me.
Do you want me to? I still have the talisman of lukewarm protection if you want it. I don't think I'll be able to sell it because
What?
I don't know what it does.
Does it protect against lukewarm? That's what it sounds
I don't know.
like.
Usually there's protection against heat or cold. Like, if anyone can figure out what it does,
classifies?
how like that's if you use detect magic, if you use like identify on it, it's protection against lukewarm.
Oh, wait. Maybe it makes you hydrophobic, but only against lukewarm water. As in, it makes your body
Do you want
hydrophobic.
it to, like I said, if you could figure it out, you can have it.
I'm down to test a little bit. I mean, yeah, sure, why not?
Sure, okay.
Yeah,
you wanna go to
shall
the
we do
magic
it?
base with us?
I can't wait. I'm gonna open a
Yeah.
little store, Marge's useless items. If you can figure it out, you can have it.
Though I don't
Otherwise,
like going
money.
to the staying at the magic base too long. A certain thing there
It is
makes me
kind of
uncomfortable.
spooky.
It was fine until a certain item was put there, and now just thinking about it makes me uncomfortable.
Fair enough.
Is it? Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna ask.
You can probably guess. I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm gonna make an educated
It's the
guess.
thing that stabs you. The
If
thing of
it's- yeah,
stabbing.
okay. The thing of stabbing. Okay.
I could
yeah,
make
yeah.
a box.
That-
If I make a box of protection against stabs and put it in there, what happens?
I don't.
Did
I don't want to do tests with that thing.
These-
I do not want to do
Me neither.
any sort of
That's the
testing
problem.
with
We
that
can't test
thing.
it, so it's kind of pointless.
I don't. We're just gonna leave it there. I don't want
It's
to
just
know any more
theorizing.
details about where it is.
Mm.
That's all. Princess carried home.
Big scary boss of the Valentians. Carry me like a princess.
You're the one who's probably
How do
much
you guys
better.
like my funky? How do you guys like my fucked up items? The really useless items.
The fucking scooter. The fucking scooter.
I can't wait to see, because the thing is, I wanted to make items that were cheap enough for anyone